It's answer time. Alright, so let's solve for this. For this one, I want to do all those things. So I do completing a square. Completing a square, coefficient is 1, is simple. I group this up, then make it to be this. Okay, so this is like, I skip the steps over here, and I get this one, right? So check your answers whether you get this one or not. If not, you have to do some revision on your completing a square, because you might not be very familiar with that. That's why you don't get this, right? So I got this one, then eventually I simplify, I get this. Meaning that what? My min max coordinate is what? 7 and negative 25. Okay, then I let it be equal to 0. I let this one to be equal to 0. So x equals 7 is my axis of symmetry. And I want to have the roots so that actually if you want to have a rough sketch of the graph, then you don't have to find roots. But then, you know, I asked you to find, right? Okay, that's why. So, or maybe make it to be more precise. So I'll just have it here. So I want to have the roots. So I just directly use this thing. Okay, I let it be equal to 0. So this one will be equal to 25. And x minus 7 is equal to positive 95. X is equal to 12 or 2. When x is equal to 0, f0 is 24. I find the y-intercept and also the x-intercepts. Okay. I sketch the graph, very easy. I plot all the points. I plot negative 7 to negative 25. I draw the line x equals 7, and I plot the point 12 and 2, and I also plot 24 here. Then I sketch the graph. I plot all this. Then I sketch the graph. Ding, ding, ding. Then I draw the graph, join them. Okay, this one I just do it very detailed. Okay, in the exam you might not need to have this, you might not need to have this. If you have this one, it's sufficient to tell you where is the minimum point. And if you know A is bigger than 0, means you know it's smiley. Minimum point, you have a smiley face, you just put it on top. Okay, but normally the exam, they'll ask you to find the x-intercept. Y-intercept normally they won't ask you to find because it's too simple. Just substitute 0 in, then you get the answer. Okay, but might be having 3 marks. Next, so this one is the minimum point here. Okay, so do the same thing here. I bring this out, do completing a square. You should be getting this one cancel off, so that this step same. Combine first 3 terms and combine last 2 terms, and I'll get this one. And coordinate of min max point for this one, it's a set face, maximum point. So x minus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. Then this one directly take, so it's 2 and 45. Then what I do, x minus 2 is equal to 2, x minus 2 is equal to 0. So that's axis of symmetry, x equal to 2. Right, find roots. Find roots means I find fx equals 0, means you are solving quadratic equation. Equal to 9. Then remove the square root, remember plus minus. Move it over to the other side, I get 2 answers. And I find the y-intercept. X equals 0, y go 25. Then y-intercept is 25. I can sketch the graph now. I plot this one, I draw that line, I plot these 2 x-intercept, and also I plot the y-intercept. So I have all these points. Then I just draw a set face. Dang, dang, ching, dang. Okay, easy. Right? No problem with this. Okay, you need to do some practice. If you just look at answers, you won't get the essence of this thing. Okay, and you might have trouble solving this one during the exam if you don't do it yourself. Okay, so this one is just showing you how to do it. Okay, in case you do it wrongly. Next one. Okay, get this one. Again, you have to bring the 2 out. So one more thing, fx. If I write, see, common factor ma. So I write it as x squared law plus 10x then plus 21. Can I do this? No, I can't, because that's quadratic function. You are born this way, you can't change it. There's no such thing as plastic surgery in math, okay? So you can't do this, okay? Please. So don't do this. Okay, so I can only factor it out and do completing a square. These two terms cancel, same. Combine the first three and combine the last two, I get that one. Then coordinate on min max point. For this case, it's a smiley, so minimum point. So -5 and -8. Axis of symmetry, let that one to be equal to 0. So it's just this x equal to -5. Roots, solve for it, let this one equal 0. Meaning that I let that one move it over to the other side, then divide by 2, and I get this one, plus minus, get these two, and also y-intercept, when x is 0, f0 is 42, I got my y-intercept is 42. I plot all these points here, 1 point, 1 line, and 2 points, 1 point, all here. Then I draw a smiley face. Okay? Ding, 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 draw. Okay? So I got this. Right, so I hope you are doing fine. It's a bit lengthy here because it's very important, this topic. So I don't mean to say so much, but it's the whole essence of Form 4 and Form 5. If you do not know this, then it's very hard for you to proceed for even harder topics. Okay, so that's why I need to talk more, right? So hope you are fine with me. Of course you are fine. You have no choice, right? Okay, bye.